I have a dilemma. What you're looking at right there are my two avocado trees. There is the regular Florida avocado, and then there is the what's the name of that one? I totally forget. Okay, so it's the Hass. It's the Hass avocado. So one side is regular Florida, and the other side is regular Hass. Now, if you look, there's the electric pole. It's right beside the tree, or I planted the tree right beside the electric pole. I didn't realize that it would be so big. So now I have to decide what to do with it. I think I'm gonna have to cut it because it's huge. Look at it. I'm gonna have to cut it. Took me like about 5 years to get this plant to the point where it started bearing fruit. And now I'm gonna have to cut it. I'm gonna have to cut the Hass because that's the one that hangs over to the pole. And then I'm gonna have to cut the limbs of the regular Florida because it's gonna be touching the electric pole that's coming into the house. It's such a disappointment, but I have to do what I have to do. You know, it's funny. Plants, like life, have a cycle. And when I think about life, I think about the seasons of life. You know how plants, you plant them in a certain time frame, in a certain season for them to mature and grow and bear fruit. Same thing with life. So I actually separate the different seasons in a person's life into 4, just like how we do for, the regular calendar year. So there is spring, there's summer, there's autumn, and there's winter. Spring for me is from the first moment of birth through your 20th year. So that's every 20 years your season change. Between 20 and 40, that is your summer. And you have early summer and late summer. You have early spring and late spring. So by the time you get to 20, you're in your late spring. That means you're going on to early summer. By the time you get to 30, you're in the middle of summer. 35, you're heading towards late summer. Then there is autumn. Autumn starts at 40 to 60. So, like I said, early autumn, late autumn. So people are like plants in that way. Winter now begins after 60. And winter is probably the longest time that you have, because it starts at 60 and you can get an additional 20 years if you're lucky, or more if you're extra lucky. So people that have lived until they're 60, they have begun the winter in their lives. And 60 to 80, I think, is winter. And winter, like I said, can extend all the way through 100, 105. So that's the longest season. But that is a season that you have to be most prepared for. Spring and summer, you can flirt around, especially spring and early summer. You can flirt around. But once you get to late summer, then you have to start preparing for the longest period of your life. And I think that's the same way in terms of weather, actual weather. Winter, even though it still spans the same number of months as normal, but it feels like the longest season of your life. And it is the longest season for plants too, because they're just dying to get out and grow. But it can, because of snow, because of cold, because of too much rain, thunderstorms or hurricanes or whatever. But that's the season that we have to be most prepared to endure. And at whatever season in your life that you are, make the most of it, because after that, there's really nothing more for you. So spring, summer, autumn, winter, those are the seasons of your life. Thank you and have a blessed day.